and you're in it to win. And then it doesn't make sense that you win alone.
I always like to tell my teams, 90% of people complain about something. 10% of people will actually do something about it. And then the 1% really are able to mobilize others.
When I coached our U.S. teams for 3 Olympics, I would tell them they're only going to ask you one question. They're not going to ask how many points you scored, how many minutes you played. They're going to say, did you win? And basically, the CEO Roundtable should be consumed with winning.
Yeah.
And embracing not just how and what you're doing, but it's really important to embrace why you're doing it. Like for all of you, you're so talented, but every once in a while you should take some time. Okay, why am I doing this? Why? The first night I coached, the first meeting I had with the U.S. team, and there's all these guys, these stud guys, and I said, you have to hear, see, but you have to feel. If you don't feel, then we're not going to be as good. And I told them, I said, up in your suites, when you go back up to your suites, I want you to be 16 for 1 minute. And I want you to look on your beds. And we had laid their Olympic uniforms on their beds. So later that night, we're at the Wynn in Las Vegas. I get a tap on my shoulder, and it's Kobe Bryant. And I said, what's up? He said, Coach, I did what you asked me to do. And I said, what happened? He said, I cried. If you all just take moments in your week, your month, your day, you'll cry because all of you are servant leaders, and you're in it to win. And then it doesn't make sense that you win alone. It makes sense that you have to win together. And so this stuff is so exciting because it shows teamwork, and it shows that you want, at the end of the day, to be asked, I was part of defeating cancer. And I get chills thinking, I don't do what you do, and I get chills thinking about it. And that's what really this CEO Roundtable is all about.
We do a lot of great things for patients, obviously with our medicines, but that's not really enough. You really have to be seen to do the right thing. And so this notion of ethics, this notion of really going beyond and really thinking about what else can we do for the patient. How do we really overcome some of the barriers between companies so that we collaborate? How do we create public-private partnerships? It is a real ethos that I think has to permeate our industry, because we do have this social contract. We get exclusivity for a number of years to be able to try to recover our investment. But I think we have to make sure, is there equitable access? Are we getting diverse patient populations in our clinical trials? All of those things are not necessarily relevant to making the bottom line, but they are, goes back to, companies do well by doing good.